What's going on YouTube? Today is day one of the new hybrid build, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me to show y'all the journey of building mass and strength while also being at peak combat condition. Let's get into it. Alright y'all, so like what I like to do in this whole build that I'm doing, the whole main goal is to really put on as much strength and as possible with a little bit of size. Now what I like to do just to kind of keep this martial arts base as well is I always start off with some type of combative movements. I like to keep it fight specific. Now granted, I'm not training for like a tournament or anything like that. I just like fighting. Martial arts is like my peace, it's my meditation. So warming up with martial arts is just, just get my mind right. It get me ready to get into that mode of really getting to a nice, mean workout session. So it doesn't matter what it can be. It can be shadow boxing. It can be what I'm doing right here, just little kick mobility drills. It can be jumping rope. Anything that pretty much translates into the martial arts space, I'm gonna warm up with that. So in here, what you see I'm doing is just, like I said, just basic kick mobility drills. This is actually not a leg day. I wanted to get my heart rate up, so I started off just with some basic roundhouse kicks and doing different drills like that, just to get myself pumped up. If I'm not mistaken, today was actually a chest, bicep, and triceps day. So that's what we're warming up with. Then also warming up with just a little bit of light boxing, just really getting the body loose, getting the blood flowing, and just working my technique. Because even though I'm not necessarily training for a fight, one thing I also like to be is fight ready. And when I say fight ready, I'm just talking about in the world of self-defense. You never know where danger is gonna come. Danger lurks behind every corner, you know what I'm saying? And you just truly never know when something may happen. So by using this build is essentially help me become more of a weapon. You know what I'm saying? I want to be stronger. I want to be able to be strong enough to exert more force and more power. I still want to be large enough to also have some decent size behind that muscle just for aesthetics for myself personally. But I still want to be in combative shape. I still want to have technical sound movements. I want to be able to punch when I want to. I want to be able to weave when I want to. I want to be able to kick when I want to. I want it all to be fluent. I want all of it to be elegant. I want all of it to be just effortless within the motion itself. So today is a strength day for chest, bicep, and triceps. But before any workout, what makes this a hybrid martial artist type build is I always do shadow boxing, jumping rope, or bag work, just depending on where I'm at before a workout. That's my cardio. So I want to keep it fight specific. I'm not necessarily training for a fight or anything. It's just I love martial arts, so I'm always doing martial arts before my workout to just keep my technique home. You know what I'm saying? Just keep myself good, feeling good, because that's what I love. I've been doing martial arts for over 16 years. So like I said, today's a strength day. We're gonna do some heavy bench. We're not gonna go too crazy because I haven't really lifted weights in quite some time. So today is basically just a baseline, seeing where I'm at on the bench. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do some biceps. I'm going for decent heavy biceps and heavy on the triceps as well. As far as set ranges for weightlifting, I'm aiming for I want to go for a decent amount of volume because, like I said, today's strength day. So I'm going for at least 5 sets and 5 reps. I would say I want to get close to my 1 rep max. I want to be able to have that part where you like just shy away from it, where I can have at least 5 reps left. But the goal of this whole build is to increase muscle mass and increase strength. I'm not necessarily too concerned on weight loss or weight gain because I know the weight will fluctuate as I train and eat. So I'm not too concerned about what the number looks like. I just want to build more muscle and I want to be stronger. Eventually I will try to cut down on some of the body fat, but like I said, that's not the focus right now. So Now next, we're gonna go ahead and get into bench press. So let's get into it. All right, so as y'all can see, I just did some warm-up sets. Now, I'm not the biggest bench presser. I actually don't bench press often. I just started bench pressing more this year because I'm trying to get a bigger chest. And what you see me doing now is I'm getting ready to find my 1 rep max. Now, I did start off with 185, and this honestly impressed me very much because I am not the strongest bench presser, like I said. I went on this for about 4 reps, and I felt pretty good. I will say push-ups and calisthenics played a lot into building my overall strength for this lift. But let's go ahead and keep going and watch and see what happens. All right, so as y'all can see, what I just did was 185 before, which, you know, I'm gonna count that last one. That was 4. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm currently 174, so that's actually pretty good. I'm not a strong bencher at all. My goal at the end of this build is to be able to bench twice my body weight. Now, this build will be the full year of 2023, but my first basically check-in will be 3 months from now, which will be in May. So 185 for 4 reps, I'm actually pretty good with that. I'm happy with that. So that means my 1 rep map has to be around 190, 195, close to 200. That's good to know. So now that I know my 1 rep map base, I'm gonna probably play with 150 to 160, maybe 170, and go for 5 sets, 5 reps. What y'all just seen then was just me warming up to get ready for this. So now we actually get into the meat and potatoes of this. Let's do it. Hey, if you're liking this video so far, go ahead and hit that like button for me and leave a comment down below if you're starting the workout journey this year. But let's get back to work. So I didn't get 5 on that last set, but it's okay. Like I said, today's baseline. But one thing I like about bench pressing is like literally the literal personification of getting some shit off your chest, because that's a lot of weight. And like we gotta understand, you know, in life, sometimes there is things that we want to get off our chest that's too much to bear. You know what I'm saying? So I like that I'm starting to incorporate bench pressing into my workout regimen more, because it's little things like this and working out that I can always apply back to my life. But let me finish this last set. I'm gonna rest a little bit longer because I really want to get this last 5. And if I can, I'm gonna see if I can get 6 to make up for that last one. But let's get to this last one, and then we got biceps and triceps after.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going?
Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They
I
loving
said, baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again.
I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office.
Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less.
Now, something I like most for building strength and hypertrophy for triceps is dips. Honestly, I can't think of no exercise better for strength and hypertrophy than dips because, I mean, granted, you can use weights, but why not just use your own body weight to learn how to push yourself up? Plus, I'm actually on a journey to master the muscle up as well. I've done the muscle up about 4 times before since 2018. The first time I ever done it was in 2018. And I think the last time I attempted a muscle up had to be sometime last year. So I know I can do a muscle up, but I wanted to make it a consistent effort to be able to do it. Anytime I go up on the bar, I want to be able to do one. So pull-ups and dips are 2 calisthenic exercises that I do plan on incorporating into this build, just because they do help with strength, they help with hypertrophy, and they're just a great exercise to do. So I'm finna knock out one last set of 15. I'm not even gonna lie. Also, keeping the core tight while doing dips to keep yourself from swinging is also a muscle that you're working too, because you got to keep your core tight so you don't swing, and you also getting an accessory of being able to hit the chest just a little bit when you're doing dips. So dips all around is just a great exercise to incorporate into your training. So I'm gonna do this last set. And then I'm gonna come back to y'all.
And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask again. And you should know that I'm with all the fuckery. Why you sit down and just watch the film? And you should know that Khan got a bottle of Don, feeling like Julio, pass it in. Mine on some M's, going in. Back in that bag where I'm going again.
I'm dunking on them, just lower the rim. Free my niggas, it's all in a pen. I hit it once, I'ma hit it again. She with me, you know she a 10. She a Barbie, you know I'm a Ken. Rolling some dope and sipping some gin. It's always been nuts, it never was them. Back in my bag, they know it's a gem.
Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets. Just
so let's recap. What did we learn? Well, one thing I did learn today is that prior to actually starting this build, I've been doing a lot of calisthenics and basically just been doing the basic push-ups, pull-ups. I got parallel bars, so I've been doing L6 and dips on those as well. And one thing I will say is that calisthenic training, bodyweight training in general, does translate into weightlifting. Like, if I'm being honest, the 185 I did on bench actually truly surprised me. I was not expecting to get that high. I thought I was at least gonna touch maybe 160, 165. So when I put that 185 on there, I just felt like that's what I could do, but I didn't know that's what I was going to do for that many reps. I thought maybe at least one. So the fact that I was able to hit 4 reps at 185 is honestly impressive. And same thing into the dips. I did 3 sets. Well, technically I did 2 sets of 15, and the last one was 12, as y'all saw that struggle on the last one. But what it showed me is that calisthenics has helped me build a decent baseline for weightlifting. So calisthenics is most definitely still gonna be a prime staple of this build. Second thing I learned actually from doing this is core engagement throughout any exercise that you do. It doesn't really matter what it is that you're doing. Keep that core activated the whole time, because that's gonna keep you stable throughout your movements, throughout your lifts. Especially like when laying down on the bench, I found that bracing my core just a little bit and driving through my heels and my glutes allowed me to help push the weight off of me a little bit more. As you can see, the activation of my chest a little bit too. It helped me push that off a little bit. And even with biceps, when I was laying down on the bench and doing bicep curl, bracing my abs allowed me to able to really focus on the engagement of my biceps as well. So I would say those were the big main takeaways as far as body-wise that I learned. And the last lesson of what I mentioned is just, you know, how using bench press to apply to life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you gotta get that weight off of you. You gotta either push it off of you, push it off your chest and get it off your chest, or sometimes you gotta push yourself up. You know what I'm saying? No matter what that is, no matter what weight is bearing you down in life, you gotta get it off of you. Because if you leave it on you too long, you're just gonna crush yourself under the pressure. And I don't wanna get crushed. I wanna most definitely push that shit off me. I'm gonna pick it up. So that's it, y'all guys. If y'all enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and leave a comment if you made it this far too. And like I said, do you have any fitness goals for this year? Leave a comment about that down below too. I wanna know. But without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Rasta Reek.